Okay, e-commerce is an interesting impact across all sort of sectors, markets, etc. You know, the obvious impact is in the retail space, where the non-discretionary uses like fashion and electronics, etc. are scaling down their space. What's interesting is on the industrial side is the large distribution centers are important, as well as the fulfillment centers, which are generally more urban, to be able to get the products to market. But we still are not seeing a big change in the non-discretionary space. Grocery, still something like 5% of the population still wants to put their hands on the product. Drugstores, things like that. They're still a good solid. They service the residential neighborhoods, and I think that's there's adjustments, but there's still some strong retail product in the market.
So e-commerce is affecting everywhere, not just Atlantic Canada. So when I think about e-commerce for us, being primarily in the multifamily sector, not that much impact. For sure, the retail, we're seeing it. We see it in my household. There's no denying that more and more people are online looking to buy there. It's affecting the size of retailers. You see them downsizing. You see distribution hubs increasing. So that's a big focus.
Well, I'll talk about Canada as a whole. I think that we have been a little bit behind the curve in Canada, and a little bit lucky from that perspective, because Canada is a very expensive country to ship to and to ship within, and as a result, it is still a better bargain for a consumer to go to the mall. That's different from the model in the US, but I think that it's allowed our retailers a little more time to adapt to the impact of e-commerce, and they're starting to realize that in order to compete, they're going to have to offer consumers an online option for shopping. So you're starting to see these hybrid models. For instance, Loblaws with their click and collect makes it quicker for a consumer to shop online and go and pick up their groceries at their stores without even having to get out of their car. Or the IKEA pickup point, which is actually a less expensive option than shipping to your home. So both of these retailers are utilizing their real estate and utilizing technology to create a better experience for the consumer. So I think that that's where we're going to see the impact of e-commerce in the Canadian market.
Well, I think there's a couple issues. Given the lack of population density we have in the region and the distance between our population centers, I think we're going to see retailers have fewer outlets and maybe even smaller footprints within those outlets, but have larger storage warehouse space for fulfillment centers within them. So there'll be fewer retail areas, but more sort of areas for storage and fulfillment pickup, e-commerce pickup as part of that within the stores.